Guys, welcome to your girl Shay Speaks Life channel. Welcome chorus, what a voice, what a girl, get you right channel or something like that. Yes. Happy hump day. It is Wednesday. We are in the building here with your girl Shay Speaks Life. So look, just off the muscle here, who's being weird today? Okay, we getting into the tarot and zodiac tea. What's the tea, man? You know what I'm saying? We gonna laugh, we gonna cry, we gonna do it all here with your girl Shay Speaks Life. Yeah, we're gonna see what we got going on, man. Guys, you can definitely show your love, right? You can show your love by tapping your screen. You know what I mean? That's how you get me lit on TikTok where it don't stop. That's for the free ski, you heard? But if you feeling a little friendly and you got some extras ends in your pockets or in your wallet, you feel me? Then, you know what I'm saying? Go on and get my gallery lit. You heard? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Guys, and of course, here on the book, you can get me lit by giving me some stars. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm like 8 away from the goal of the weekly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, go ahead and hit a girl up with them stars. Pew, pew. Not the emoji. I ain't even got my bell, y'all. My bell holds well. My bell is in my baby truck. What the? Y'all, I ain't got my bell, y'all. Hey, call me D. I ain't even got my bell, y'all, and I'm on her. Okay. Yes. So we're gonna see what we have going on for the collective, but of course you can give me lit and show your love. I am open for donation, especially on YouTube where I can accept gifts and super chats. So show your love and hype up the video. You know what I'm saying? Hype the video up afterwards on you, so you feel me. So yeah, get your girl all the credit. Watch an ad or two. I know we be wanting to skip through that, but let me get some money. You know what I'm saying? This my job. I get paid off of them damn ads. Y'all didn't walk away from the phone or something like that. Hi, are you with the insurance? You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, you gotta run back to the phone and hit skip. Yeah. Gonna let that play that little 30 seconds. Let me get the money on. That's for me. You feel me? Y'all don't get paid pennies on a dollar. Y'all know what I'm saying? Make you want to holler. Ding, ding. I ain't even got my bell. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to be my own bell until it come back. What's up, TCG in the building? Happy hump day to all of my day ones and all the newbies, guys. If you are new to the channel, if you're new to your girl, check a girl out. Subscribe if you are digging the vibe. If I do resonate with you guys. Yeah, no pressure, though. You know what I'm saying? But don't just be looking, though. Engage with me. Drop your zodiac signs in the chat, guys. Let's see where you are chatting in from. We are an international soul family here, okay? All over the globe, we are tapping in. So, grand rising, grand evening, wherever you are in the world, welcome. Let's tap into who's being weird today. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's see who getting weird today. But first of all, the zodiac signs that we do have popping out here, guys. We do have air signs and water signs. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Yeah, let's see. Y'all about to be traveling with vacation or something like that. Or y'all gonna be traveling with a partner, to a partner, somebody getting flued out. You feel me? I said flued out. Fluted it out. Okay, I just said I didn't got my bell. Hoes well. But anyway, some of y'all gonna be taking a trip here. You're gonna be traveling soon here. Okay, air signs. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Pisces in the chat. Ray, I see you. Happy belated birthday. And happy birthday to all of my Taurus gang, and friends. You feel me? Yes, this is Taurus season. So shout out to y'all, man. Ray in the building with the Pisces. I tried to date a Pisces, y'all. How y'all like Pisces? Y'all ever dated a Pisces? I tried it, and that's my water sister brother. You feel me? But them damn Pisces just look crazy for me. I think the one I dealt with, he used to drink a lot. I do like attract that. I don't know what that is with Pisces men. They like to have their little drink on, but it ain't nothing wrong with that. But like, she a trip. But y'all can be like hot and cold. I don't like that. I need you to be consistent with me though. You feel me? I know you water. You know what I'm saying? I know, I get it. Y'all feel deeply though. Y'all super psychic. Y'all damn says Pisces is. You feel me? Like, they're not healed. Then get me lit, Shelly in the building. I see you. Thank you. She gave me my heart. Roses. Pisces, how they be doing? He said them Pisces, I dated an old Pisces and a Pisces that was around my age. Now the old one, he was about 56 or something like that. And it was like the battle of, and at that time I was like 38 or something like that. It went like, but you couldn't tell his ass nothing. He thought he knew everything. And it was just like, bruh, like I know you have age on me. I know you have wisdom on me. Don't try to play me like I'm some damn, like I don't know no damn better though. You know what I'm saying? You could learn something too from someone younger here, because this Pisces was stuck in his old ways. You know what I'm saying? They were stuck back to, you know, they stuck back then. I'm like, but I need you to be current. Hello? You know what I'm saying? You might could get a little bit more leeway. People might listen to you a little bit more if you get a little. You got to learn how to come to people in a way of not being high and mighty. Cause he was like a Pisces Aquarius mix. So people already be looking at them like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like you think you know everything, face ass. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, and it was just ugh. We got to arguing. He hung up on me. I said, oh, you too childish. Boy, you too old to be hanging up. You can't communicate. See, he wasn't used to me. He thought I would, a little slow because I was younger. See, he didn't know what was going on though. You know what I'm saying? He just off of the muscle because of my age. He judged me and put me in this thing. So I guess what you just wanted to F. You just wanted to have a good time. Just say that, but you ain't got to play with me. I'm grown as hell. You feel me? But he was just, but we had some things in common, and there were some things we could have collaborated on, because I have an audience. He's trying to get, some things going on, especially in the culture here. And it was just that Pisces, Rajane says, facts, you can learn something new every day. No, that's a fact. Okay, Sway, I ain't even got my bell today. Bling, bling. You feel me? Hey. My bell was in the car because I was gonna go live while we was riding, and I was like, they'll be back. Who is this? Here they go. Someone else. Okay, they'll be back, and someone else. Whoever had you in a third party with someone else, they talking about they'll be back. Don't be weird today. Don't be weird today. This is the tea, guys. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, a Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Somebody that you were dealing with in the past, talking about they about to be back or something like that. This is somebody who chose a third party or something. I feel like for a group of y'all already either with someone new or entertaining someone new, and y'all gonna be traveling, or you gonna get flown out or something like that. You feel me? Like, who is this? I like that. Okay, let's see. They about to be back. Y'all know how I feel about them exes. We didn't risen above, right? How do I sleep with all this hair? It's very uncomfortable. Needless to say, I can't lay on my right side. If I do, I'm laying on my hair on the pillow. Just like that. So I lay on this side. Okay. I can't wait to let this out. So when I let this hair out, it's going to be curly. It's going to have volume. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be able to do all of that. And it fall all the way down to the crack. Do you understand that? Okay. Anyway. Bling, bling. Okay. Moving on. 11 years of growth. You feel me? That's 11 years of dedication. Yeah. For the cause. Some people do it for trending. I literally did it for spiritual purposes. And people like, are you a Rasta? I was like, I don't think I'm no Rasta. I had my own personal, you know what I'm saying? I had my own thing, my own personal experience with God. So I was given instructions, and I just answered the call and followed the instructions. It was hard too. Ooh, okay, so y'all had a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn, a Karmic. They always come out in reverse, don't it? I probably do. What is this? They the ones who had the third party. They thinking about stepping back. It's an earth sign that you had dealt with in your past here, guys. Oh my gosh. Here we go with the bullshit. A Virgo towards a Capricorn, I feel like for a group of y'all, they used to drink a lot, or they had an addiction or something like that that fed that kind of got in the way, honestly, of the relationship, right? It kind of made noise. It was the elephant in the room that needed to be addressed. At times you didn't want to address it because it made it uncomfortable. You guys would get to arguing. He would get defensive. So some of y'all just went along with this person and did not rock the boat, okay? Even though they were narcissists too, this Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, they're karmic. They were an abuser here, verbally, physically, emotionally here. They were a taker here. This was a finesser here. Yeah. They've had many. If you was with this person long term, like you was in a long term relationship with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, they always pretty much, if not half, majority of the time, they always had somebody in the background, a third party. Okay, that is for a group of them. Yeah, they like to have cycles. I'm telling you that this Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn could have messed with somebody that they already had kind of got almost caught up with, or you maybe addressed this young lady in the past and y'all kind of move, he got you to move past it. That nigga was still dealing with her head. Boy, what my fling fling? Oh, years later, you would be shocked. You would be the Zodiac Tea, baby. Y'all would be shocked to hear, like, what? And I forgave you behind that, da 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 da. And he still was messing around with her years later. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Huh? I'm just telling you now. And that's who being weird. Cause why the hell would you try to come back after they didn't did you dirty like that? They took your ass through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Just period. Bling bling. I ain't got my bell, y'all. I miss it. Now it made me miss it. That's what made me authentic, ain't it? Cause you know a lot of people ain't got no damn bells. You come to a lot of readers here through, you know what I mean, on TikTok where it don't stop. Everybody ain't got no damn bell. You feel me? My goddamn bell. Anyway. Hey, Jessica, happy hump day, honeys. Sam Kelly is still does not but for myself stuck. Let's see. Yeah, welcome, guys. Thanks for getting me lit. You can tap your screen. You know what I mean. That's for the free. You do. Let me see. Okay, I got a flash goal I need to hit right now. Let me see. Okay. All right. Let's see. You a Scorpio? Shout out to the Scorpio gang. Thank you, baby. Thank you. My daughter did a good job, didn't she? My baby did a good job. She started my locks almost 11 years ago, and she still does my locks to this day. Okay? She started, you know what I mean? She'll be 25 this year, guys. She started my locks when she was 14. And after she put her hands in my hair, she came clean about a secret that she was holding on so dear to her for a few years, y'all. When I allowed her to put her hands in my hair and lock me up, and I had to stop eating meat, she came and confessed to me that she was SA'd by her granddad. Ooh, bling bling. Do you understand me? When people, mind you, and mind you, when she touched my hair and locked my hair, right? And she went on and came clean about what happened. I had to jump into action. Bling bling. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to, I'm not one of those parents, and I'm not going to necessarily say that I'm a mama bear or something like that, but if you touch mine, I don't give a damn who you is, family, blood, or not. You getting that ass smack. Bling, bling, you're going to have to pay, and you're going to have to take accountability, right? So my locks, they have a story behind it, guys, and so I will say that even up until the date that she locked my hair, on the same date, 8 years later, she had a baby on the same day. Right? Violation warning. Criminal. Uh, your life contains themes that may be uncomfortable. It's life. Look, it says it may be uncomfortable, but life is uncomfortable, isn't it? We don't like to have those uncomfortable conversations. We don't like to address those things that are uncomfortable, even when it's in the family, and we tend to like to sweep up under the rug, if you will. Right? And so TikTok do too much, right? They do. They hating. And so now it'll be hitting and all that. But share the live, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep the vibe going, we're gonna keep it going, right? Because this is a testimony here, because I can attest to you that probably you know somebody, if not you, have had something like this happen. You know what I'm saying? In your own family, right? And so there are ways to move forward and heal past it here. And there you have to create strong boundaries, which means you probably would have to cut off the very people that you call family. for your health, for your mental health, for a group of you. Imagine if I turned around and was like, I didn't believe you, and then made you still stay there with your grandparent and all that stuff. Imagine that, right? Ooh, that would have been horrible. And it happens all the time, right? There are parents that don't listen. I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? I don't, right? And so we kind of carry that burden or that baggage unless we've worked through them, right? We have to work through that baggage here because all of us has maybe had that happen to us in our lifetime as younger. You know what I mean? At least they say the odds are every 1 out of 3 to 4, right? In your lifetime by the age of 18, that would have happened. I'm like, that okay. And so those odds are staggering, even with to male and female. That don't even matter no more. They put the numbers are coming out just as much. So it's really like a whole kind of like agenda, like I feel like the attack on the children here, and no one's there to save them, right? And so, guys, if you are, with religion in here, and you do believe in Jesus Christ, and what he says, what unto the children, right? He really cares about the children here. He really, like, you know what I'm saying? He cares about the children. And so I feel like they're falling through the cracks because we've been desensitized here in society. And you know what I mean? We stop caring. We stop having a heart. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I talk my talk. That's what I talk my shit or whatever. I pop my shit or whatever. Because yeah, look, it's itching too much. This is why I do what I do here. I had to take that man to jail. I had to cut off that whole side of the family. I had to divorce my ex-husband. I had to go through all the process of Virgo, to be exact here. So at that time, he didn't put his hands on me. Yo daddy over here doing all this foolishness. Oh, y'all all got to go. This was a part of a cult that I was in, if you will. There were bishops in the family. There were evangelists in the family. Yeah, my story is definitely, I'm gonna write a book because I'm tied tied to I guess a artist out here that's widely known through her family. So I am, a part of that family, but that was by marriage. And if they knew this, and y'all wonder why her ass like that, like, okay, yeah, I understand. Cause they family is elf dudes. And they use in the name of religion to do what they do here, and that's not cool. I don't like that. I don't like that. And the devil made him do it. No, ma'am, your husband did it, and the mother still stayed beside him. My ex mother-in-law still stood beside him. Other women stepped up out the cold, out the blue when we started. we was like, what? We were shocked. I was shocked, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, I thought I was just doing it for my daughter and for her auntie because it happened before. So I said, if the man did it before and your mama still decided to stay, in the name of that's, I'm just saying, it happens, right? I addressed it up front. Now that's evil, right? And I was like, if there's a way that I can get you in the jail with him, if I could have got you with conspiracy or something, you know what I'm saying? I would have, lady. You know? But it took me some years to get that man in jail. Do you understand me? COVID happened and everything, so it set a lot of things back by a few years. I kept showing up every year, y'all. You understand me? They had a lawyer that kept putting off the case, kept calling for their little sick. If she got an extended sick place, she used that for about 3 years. That was annoying. And there was nothing that we could do about it. We couldn't push this attorney here to show up to the pre-trials to go ahead and get this shit going. It was just so, oh, y'all don't understand. Whew. I'm by myself. I'm showing up by myself to the court. Do you understand me? After I divorced my ex-husband, he stopped supporting us all together here. He basically turned on his children. He basically picked his side, and it was not with his children, unfortunately. And I hate that for my daughter, right? It's like, damn ooh. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you do that to you been this girl her life the whole time. Cut all their umbilical cords. That man was there the whole time, their whole entire life, until I said, I don't want to be with you because you're abusive. And he cut me and the kids off. This is a narcissist now. Oh, yeah. Could you imagine having to go up against a narcissist and the whole family by myself? Do you understand how strong you got to be? Mentally, emotionally. They were threatening my daughter. Had the family members threatening my daughter, threatening to jump on her, got cousins all jumping in. Crazy. But she had that Bible. Mama had that Bible still in her hand. And she always would make something else the scapegoat instead of this man being able to take accountability for once in your life. And because he could not do that, I made him do that. Okay, you gonna take accountability today. I gave my daughter a voice. I gave my ex sister-in-law a voice. She had to get on the stand to testify because her mom ain't do shit when it happened to her. Do you understand me? How deep this is? My ex sister-in-law that it happened to, very young. She was 5, as young as 5, and she's older than me, maybe by like 6 years or so. And I had her put her hands in my hair, the back of my hair. So my daughter started my hair and she did the back of my hair, y'all. No lie, right? After both of them put their hands in my head, I had them both on the stand testifying here. Huh? Giving a voice to the silent, the shh, don't say nothing. I'm going to tell your mom. I'm going to tell your grandmama. I'm going to hurt your grandmama if you say something. This is the stuff I've been told. And my daughter ain't told me all. She spared me a lot of the details, honestly, but she had to get on the stand. I couldn't be there on that, on particular times. And I'm glad I didn't, because I would have probably broken down, right? But it also shows, hey, Natalia, I'm sorry. And so it goes to show, we were all, I was a Christian, diehard Christian. There's nothing wrong with that. I was baptized with the whole family, and I took on his side of the family. And I didn't know that I was taking on a whole cult of people who wolf in sheep's clothing. They threw the Bible and beat you with the Bible, did not follow the rules, the commandments. At only 10, you can't do 10. God damn, you can't. It's not that hard. Is it? Is it, guys? Is that hard to lie, steal, kill? Is it that hard, y'all? Really? Come on, man. And it be hard. So they beat it with me so much that I used it to transform. I beat them at their own game. And the fact that they do this to all the children of the family, I find out this is like a whole little what I mean? Crazy. I've had to I am a warrior. I will ring the bell on some shit. If you are doing anything wrong to children, it's happened to me. It's happening on the other side of my family. And this is why I go so hard for what I do when it comes to children. I pay attention to the children, to their patterns, to their behaviors. They had me learn to be on the alert, pay attention to your child, man. Pay attention to the things that change, their behaviors that change, their habits that change. That's how you can, because they may not say anything with their mouth, but they're going to show you through, their actions. And this is where the parenting, got to really step in to get in. I don't know why I'm talking about this today. I don't know who needs to hear this, because I don't know why I'm talking about it today. However, it's hard if you a sinner, Rose says. Amen. Okay. Good for you. God bless you. I appreciate that, Rose. Thank you, baby. Yes, yes, yes. So that's a little bit of my road here, my little story here, if you will. I got a lot of them. I done been through it. I got another family after that's been doing magic and stuff like that. So I had 2 families attacking me simultaneously. Side by side. Do you understand me? And I'd be like, dang, why y'all hating on the shit? I'm just, because I called you out. That's a family secret. That's some tea. That's a family secret that they had for the longest of times, and now that shit out. And what? It's the truth. It's the truth. How you gonna get mad with the truth? People get mad with the truth and they don't like it. It's nasty. It's gritty. It's grimy. It's not nice, but it's reality. And a lot of us don't like to live in reality. A lot of us like to live in an illusional world where delusion, an illusion here, right? And I brought that all the way back to that goddamn Pisces. So you know how Pisces be damn delusional. It be that's why that man there right there. Uh-uh. And Pisces, they're visionaries, but they can be really dreamy, but you got to bring their ass back down to reality. You got to ground them a little bit. Pisces need groundedness here, right? Yeah. And especially earth signs need groundedness, right? They're earth. So Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, they really need to ground. It's going to be really important if you want to turn up from upside down or something like that. I should say they need to go ground and get out into nature or something like that. So if you got Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn placements in your, sun, moon, rising, Venus, yeah. Help me, please. My husband is a Virgo and I'm a Cancer. Oh, deep neck. God. I know you need help. Hell, you need compensation. Bling, bling. Boy, if I had my bell. Dang. Yeah, I understand with the Virgo and Cancerian. I have a Cancer moon. I was married to a Virgo. It's tough, right? Because look, Whitney, I ain't lying. Virgos, they okay, Virgos will set an expectation. And they have expectations, right? The problem is with them is that they're unrealistic. And let me tell you this. When a Virgo gives you you said 25 years is more than tough, girl, you gonna let that shit go? I think you better let them go. And I know 25 years is a long time. I was with mine for 18. It ain't never too late, baby. Please believe me. Please. We was together out of high school. I was 16, he was 18. 3 kids. I got married young. I got married at 24. I've been way out the game. You know what I'm saying? I started life early, so because I started having children early out of high school, hell, my daughter was 5 months when I graduated high school. Do you understand me? I started young. I jumped off the point. He just asked for a divorce. Give it to him. Are you going to lose out on something? Probably, because with a Virgo, and what he did to me was dirty. He got me out of the house. We bought a house. My father passed, and I took the money from what I got from from the insurance, and then I bought our first house. And we only stayed in it for about 4 years. But we had equity into it because it was upgrades done to it and things like that. Still a great subdivision, still a great neighborhood. So we still had about, I think, like 50,000 of equity in the house, which was good. So we're okay. I want to get a divorce. Let's move. Okay. So ideally, I thought wrong. I thought we were going to be able to split down the middle or whatever. He wanted to split it, but honestly, it was my daddy money that got the damn house, honestly. And the simple fact that this fool moved out on me. So look, he moved out on me while I was there. I just thought about that. He moved out on me when I was at work. And I had did that to the person that I went to next after him. Bling, bling, look though. He moved out while I was at work, and the kids called me to tell me that daddy's taking everything. This nigga was taking the dishes. Now I got the kids. You're taking things that you don't even need out of spite. I can't make this shit up. You taking dishes and everything. I got the 3 kids you didn't left, and you taking everything while I'm gone. I don't care. I can start over if I got it like that before I can get it again. Just give me my papers, my friend. Do you understand me? Just give me the clothes off of my neck. A Virgo did this, yes. Moved out, took the kids. Like I said, don't worry about it. If he gone, just let him go. If he gonna go, as long as he's leaving, thank God. Then what I've been doing, all the work that I've been paying into getting his ass up out of this house, it works. That's when I really started being a believer. Like, oh shit, this shit really do work. He's getting on up out of here. Oh my God. But he made stipulations. Of course, he made it hard. So you still got to deal with that. The proceedings before you actually get the especially have kids and assets together. that gets a little gritty because they're gonna use finances, they're gonna use everything as a as a tool, as a pawn, if you will, to go against you. Happy Wednesday, baby. Bumblebee. Yeah, they'll use all, like, he basically, so he wouldn't give me my divorce unless I used that particular reason of I always get this irreconcilable differences. That's one of the reasons you can use to grant a divorce, other than, affairs, or and then or abuse. Shit, I was gonna check off abuse. He was like, if you check that, I will not sign them papers. I was like, God damn, for it. I said, but if you put that, I will not sign them papers. I was like, I want it out bad, y'all. Okay. Okay. just sign these fucking papers. Do you understand me? And you gotta outsmart them. You gotta stay ahead of them because they always, and they're paranoid. If they would get real paranoid. A Virgo get real paranoid on you. What you doing? You recorded me? You said your daughter is 22 years old, but I feel like he has turned her against me. I feel like that too, D-Mac. That happened to me too because I have 3 children, and my middle daughter, she'll be 22. I don't talk to her. We don't have like a close relationship. And she's the only one that's not that, because she's, he's still, abandoned everybody, but he tried to contact her. He'll try to pick whichever kid would be the weakest that he could win over. Being co-parenting with the narcissist, and they got their own phones, right? So you ain't got to call. You ain't got no reason to be on the phone with me. You can call your kids straight directly, right? They half the time they would not want to answer. Because he would want to always argue. He would love to call on holidays or on their birthdays to start an argument, y'all. This how sick this man was. Every birthday that they would have, he would call them to start an argument. Why you ain't called me? I thought you need to respect me. Da 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 da. It would just blow all the way up to ruin their mood or ruin their day. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, no, I didn't lived it. Rejection is God's protection for sure. Exactly. Yeah. I've had to learn to take L's here, but I've only gotten stronger here. And so, for a group of you guys who have taken L's here, you've been betrayed, you've been cheated on, you've been abused. It's been a lot. There is never a time where it's too late for you to move out of that environment when it has become overwhelmed. You got to start planning. It ain't like I could have just jumped out of a marriage. It took me some months to put my plan in place. Hello, I'm a Scorpio. Baby, I'm gonna plan that shit accordingly. We don't, Scorpios were very rarely just be impulsive to jump out. We're gonna definitely think our way about all the different outcomes out of it. You know what I mean? So yes, it took some months to get out of there. I got the house sold. He didn't help me clean out the house. He left all the stuff, it was just so much, y'all. It was a lot. It was draining because just a few years ago, I'm still grieving over my father. Honestly, that was gone. So I'm still going through the process. Things were happening that was good for me though, right? But you will always have someone like that in the background trying to hold you back. A Virgo will try to hold you back. If you're going to do better than them, they're always in like this. A karmic Virgo is in like competition, and it was like being with him. I'm like, damn, are we on the same team? I had to ask him, like, late in our marriage, probably about a year or two before I left. I was like, I had to look at him like, are we not on the same team or something like that? Like, it seems like you are against me, Like, they'll become very defensive, start throwing insults at you, little dirty, little slick comments. You know what I'm saying? It start like that. And then if you allow them to escalate, they will. So as a Cancerian, when you all want to be all, I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I don't want you to abandon me. I don't want, okay, you're going to have to get out of that, baby. If you want to survive, you're going to have to get out of there alive or something like that. Bling, bling. You know what I'm saying? Maria, you back? Okay, baby. You're going to have to pick your big draws on. You feel all the way on, man. For real, for real. Sorry about my dad. I have to all that said. Thank you, love. Yeah, it was like, damn, you have losses, and it feel like, okay, after my dad, after he was out the way, that's when a lot of everything happened. Everything fell out. He was the only one that was standing in the way of like a lot of stuff that happened. So once he went away, like that's when they just turned everything up, and I was like, what the fuck? What is this? Y'all was just waiting for him to get out the way, so y'all could just continue to just slay me, betray me, stab me. You know what I'm saying? I see your message, Lynette. I see it, baby. Yeah. Caution. Okay, somebody did figure out their sexuality. Wow. Some of y'all could have thought this damn Virgo towards a Capricorn in y'all life was a little some of y'all thought it was on DL. You thought they didn't know, they were still working through their sexuality or something like that. Told you to find out some more information on that or something like that. This Virgo towards a Capricorn, yeah, they might have been on the down low, or it could have been questionable. Let me say that. Bling, bling. Let me see. You said not. No, they know. Yeah, because it is in reverse. They figured it out now. I feel like while they was with you, collective, they were still trying to figure them out. Look, when they checked out, shoot, that's okay. They figured it out. I feel like they had to go and experience or something like that for a group of you. That's where that someone else comes into play. Ooh, baby. Somebody want to try for both teams and then be like, okay, I want to pick this team. Now, nah, man, go on back over there, bro. Take your ass back over there. We don't want you around here. A Virgo towards a Capricorn that is distorted here, that is karmic here. They had a third party, and now they figured out their sexuality. They'll be back. Expect to hear from this person soon. Yikes. Okay, so that's for my Virgo towards the Capricorns. Bam. Now, let's come back over here. Okay, vacation. Somebody, y'all traveling soon? Somebody's taking a vacation? Are y'all taking a vacation? I have air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Hey, Key. Okay, and a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Y'all gonna be traveling or something with y'all bae, y'all boo, or y'all partner or something like that? For a group of you, air sign, water sign. It looks like you want to be traveling soon. You might have to take care of your pets too as well. Some of y'all thinking about getting a new pet. Okay. I ain't do I haven't done Aries yet. Nah, they the last one still left in the deck, actually, because I got Virgo towards the Capricorn. I'm doing Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I'm doing Aquarius, a Libra, and Gemini. You said you need one. Yeah. Getting a new pet or giving a current pet more love. So some of you guys could already have pets. You could be showing your pet a little bit more attention, spending more time with them, playing with them or whatever. And then for a group of you, you know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, it could work out a water sign or air sign and getting a new pet. That can kind of help you emotionally, kind of decompress, if you will. Chosen in the building. Hey, I just was talking about y'all little air signs. If you thinking about getting a new, but that is a big responsibility too, right? Getting a pet is cute. You know what I mean? But that's like another child. That means you got to buy food for it. You got to get it shots. You got to go get it, take them to the doctor and shit. Like, hell, I ain't even trying to go to the doctor. Fuck is you. Bling, bling. Okay, let's see, y'all. Air signs and water signs. You will be traveling soon here. Some of y'all thinking about travel soon here. Thank you, Chosen. Give me lit. You heard this damn narcissist. Uh-oh. Got a narcissist out here into play. What about the narcissist here? What about the narcissist, my dear? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay, so maybe y'all questioning, if y'all are questioning somebody that y'all are with currently, if they're a narcissist, the answer is no here. Water signs or air signs, if you have been questioning somebody that you can be dealing with now, currently here, you said you're Aquarius. No, yeah, he's not a narcissist then. Yeah, Scorpio, I see you. Yeah. So some of y'all have been thinking like this person kind of like give you little traits of a little hint of a little narcissism or something like that, but they're not a narcissist. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah. It says, okay, so somebody went and got their health check. Who went to the doctor? Y'all had went to the doctor already and go check on yourself? Yeah. I got health issues can arise in reverse. That's when I like to see it. Okay, hell yeah. You said it helps so much. It's not funny. I help so much it's not funny. Yeah, okay. Because some of y'all had a guardian that's watching over you, a lost loved one here that's watching over you here. They may have alerted you or something about you might need to go to the doctor to get checked out or something like that, or been watching over you here, so you won't have no health issues here. You got a loved one over here watching heavily over you, an ancestor. Okay. And if they watching over you, trying to make sure that you don't have any health issues here, then that definitely means it's either somebody's in your energy, playing in your damn energy, or trying to, they come in to protect you. Your ancestors, they watch over to protect you here. So I don't see any health issues that are going to rise here for air signs and water signs here. All right. Well, that's a good sign. I'll take that, right? We'll take it. Okay, a confession. Who is this? Okay, somebody is not pregnant and not a gold digger. Okay, somebody want to confess. Confess what? That they not trying to take your money? Who is this? Y'all, okay, this the ex that that left you for a third party, right? They want to come back to confess to a group of you guys here that they thought you was a gold digger. They thought that you was gonna try to like trap them by getting them pregnant. They gonna come back and kind of give you some lame ass excuse or something like that. You know what I mean? Well, I kind of thought that you was after me after my money and stuff like that. Get your ass on up out of here, bro. They got something to tell you. They got something. You don't even care. You don't. This person had a close call. They just thought they got somebody pregnant. She was lying anyway, playing on it on his top. That's what blew up his spot. She had lied. I think I might be pregnant. No, I gotta tell her. Fuck. Oh my god, this person was a gambler here. Bad. Probably have problems with bad finances. So this the one who struggled financially here and had the nerve to be stepping out. Absolutely not. Somebody gambled with you, divine feminine, divine masculine, with a damn gold digger. Wow. Yeah, they was gambling here. Cause even if she wasn't pregnant, the fact that he thought she was pregnant, which would have meant that they did not use protection. So he still was out there just giving it out. You feel me? Like, no, absolutely. No. The fuck? Absolutely not. They was playing hard. Oh my God. I got date night over here. That person want to come back and ask you for a date night. This Virgo towards the Capricorn back over here on this side. They so bitter over here. You got an ex that's so bitter. They need a whole damn side. They take over like a majority of your readings every time. Like this, y'all, a liar. Somebody gonna lie. They want to come back and like present you with a date night, and they're gonna be lying about the shit. They just want to see if they can get back in, and if you was going to allow this person to come back, what they would use would be, hey, I want to take you out on a date. Let's catch up. Let's get some drinks. Let's catch. It's been a while. Like this person's lying. They're trying to be nosy to see who you're with. If you got somebody going, you know what I'm saying? Like absolutely not. No. Look, no. Absolutely. They sneaky as hell. They was sneaky while you was with them. Hell. Bing bing. Okay, okay. Dang. Intimacy, cycles, and fire sign. Okay. Fire sign, somebody wants to keep a cycle open with you here that's very passionate, which is probably like, their little sneaky link. You feel me? They still want to keep that like going. If you don't mind. I'm just saying, it's a intimacy fire sign and cycles. They like the cycle. Would they be in your cycle? I don't know if they be, ooh, your cycle. This one here, now I'm not. Oh, it is hump day. I can. So this one nasty here on your cycle is crazy. Baby. Y'all so nasty. Anyway. Yikes. That one right there. They said they don't be carried. Ooh, wee. That one don't be carried. Cycle or not, or something like Mercury retrograde. The next, I'm gonna find out when the next Mercury retrograde is. I think it's in the fall. We have one every season, so I think in July or something like that. Let me double check. But this will happen over Mercury retrograde here with this X here, Virgo towards the Capricorn that may come back here, may present themselves as, hey, I want to reconnect back with you. Hey, let's catch back up. Hey, can we get it? But they straight lying. Like you would say yes, and this fool would like ghost you and not show up on purpose just to see if. See, this person would just check you to see if they still got it. Type shit. This is an asshole. Okay. Back to the fire signs, the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius here with the fate and karma here. You got something ending. I feel like y'all cut somebody off, or y'all let somebody go intimately or in the bedroom, speaking or friends with benefits type of deal. And they do not want you to end that cycle. A love spell, they might have felt like you put a love spell on that thing. Baby, I put a spell on you. And now you're mine. Yo. Who out here playing in some dabbling in that blood magic shit, man? Stop that shit. That's that love. Aaron lives as there. Somebody think y'all done put a love spell on them, baby, because they want to come back for another go round. You didn't end the cycle with that person, but they said it was so good that they think that they've been bewitched by you. Hump day tea. You feel me? That's tea right there. That's the kind of tea that I want to like. You know, that's hump day tea right there. Yes, it is. Bling bling. I ain't got my bell today, y'all. That is funny. Some of y'all going through a divorce and y'all didn't use y'all intuition. Some of y'all could be experiencing a breakup here. Yeah, that's a confession here. Yeah. Somebody did not want to work on themselves and do the inner child healing. You told this person you need work, you need milk, you need help, you need Jesus, you need somebody. You told this person here that you need somebody more than me, and I can't help you. You tell this person I can't help you, man. You need somebody that I can't. I can't help you no more. Somebody's hanging on to like your every like, please, no. Go figure it out yourself, man. Who is this? This person always like used to lean on you. Lean on me when you not strong. This person was weak as hell, okay? And you told this person that I'll be your friend. And I don't know why you did that, because it was hard to get out that shit. You had to fight your way away. Like, no, I don't want to be friends no more. Or no, I don't want to be with you no more. Lean on me. You gave your shoulder to this person and they took the whole damn, I feel like they forced their way in. It's kind of like you fell into a relationship. You kind of just was like, okay, we go together. I thought we just went out on 2 dates. Now y'all was in a relationship after 2 dates. No, we go together, I thought. Huh? I just said I like the vibe. Damn, look, can we enjoy the vibes? The vibe. No, the first we go together on the first date. Hell no, absolutely not. This person tried to damn bamboozle their way in or something. James Earl, get your ass on. Let's see, y'all. Who's being weird? You said yes, my husband. Me. Yes, you are so true. I'm telling you, my ex-husband, a damn Virgo, September 14th. I got an estranged brother, and he's September 14th. I don't talk to neither one of them. Bling, bling. You try to give people chances, but then you realize people be trying to be like, no, that's not true. I don't believe in astrology. It's just some shit. If you just follow patterns and behaviors, we're just giving you understanding. No different from the biblical aspect of giving you parables for you to be able to understand, to interpret. Woo! Bling, bling, bling. Let's see what we got going on early. Let's see. I want to know more about this damn Virgo towards the Capricorn. Let me see. We tried to be nice, right? I've always been nice to everybody that I've ever been with, and they didn't dog me the fuck out, other than who I'm with now. Hallelujah. Okay, I had to get with my damn twin or something like that. Big Scorpio gang. Okay. You ever been with your own sign? Mm-mm. You ever been with your own? Who's been with their own sign? Who's dated their own sign? How was it? Oh, you dated an Aries on Aries. I know the SEX was wild. But other than that, though, what? Y'all was just too stubborn and bullheaded. Y'all both wanted the power dynamic, the struggle, or something like that. Two Aries is crazy. No? You know your moon sign? You must got a like water moon sign or something like that. A Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio or something. Somebody didn't hit right bottom. You said me, it was okay, Libra. Hey, Brittany. D-Man said, is there someone out here for me? We finna see. Look at this shit. I said, what's up with this damn bird? Your husband an Aries, okay? Aries are hoes, but you know, once they heal and you don't move forward here, hey, they can be some hoes. They had their whole phase. Everybody do at some point. Let's be honest, we adults, but I'm talking about when they be younger though. You know what I mean? I mean that's expected when you're trying to find your way, right? I'm talking about not no damn grown ass person in no whole phase. Okay, no, you need help because you should have got all of that up out of you by now. What are you talking about? We grown, especially I'm in my 40s, so baby. Um. He healed. Okay, praise the Lord. Somebody didn't hit. Oh, this ex back here in your background, that earth sign, they didn't hit rock bottoms. Some of them in jail, karma. They have legal issues right now, and some of them could have their lives falling apart at this time. Somebody, this person that hit rock bottom. I'm going down, cause you ain't around, baby. My whole world. Mary J. Blige headed. Let me see. Oh, and he unemployed. Side down. Sleep don't come easy. Boy, please believe. It's kind of hard to sleep in jail, I heard. Since you've been gone. I heard in jail, they keep them lights on. Yo! I crack myself up, y'all. Where do I get this from? Y'all, why am I like this? You love this song? I do too. Scorpio gang gang. Tashio, hey baby. You said you cry and shows it. I'm going down. I'm just saying, I got chills. This person going down. They ain't got no money and they ain't got it. They ain't got it to give no more. When they was on the top and they kind of shitted on you and tried to treat you like you was less than or didn't value you, you know what I'm saying? Now they see what it feel like. Poo poo. They see what that shit feel like now. Cause everybody they thought they was cool with or had resources with or ran with, they didn't ran away. Do you understand what I'm saying? Bleep, bleep. Everybody who they was running real tough with in your face and did it, the people that ran away from their ass because they figured out that they was faking full of shit, but you had already knew that legit. That's why you picked up and left anyway. Sway, it was just the people they was able to fool them a little longer, okay, because they was dealing with them maybe on the outside, dealing with networking or something like that. They really didn't know them on a personal level like you did. Once you got to know a little bit more about this person, stayed with this person, lived with this person, hell, you might have stayed a weekend and was like, this ain't for me. I stayed a weekend. Let me pack my little grocery bag up. Not grocery bag. Yo. I ain't fooling with y'all. That is hilarious, y'all. This person is unemployed at this time. They broke. They living on hard times. Debt written here. Some of them were living beyond their means, trying to keep up with the Joneses. You told them where that was going to lead up to or something like that. Keep playing. You know what I'm saying? You told this person. They playing a dangerous game. They felt like they had been getting away with the scamming shit that they was doing. Anyway, when I said scamming, when I got caught and sick and tired. The scamming shit that they was doing, they've been doing this shit for quite some time. So this is the reason why they felt comfortable with continuing whatever this type of scam type shit that they had going on here. This is hilarious. Yeah, caught, busted, detective, secrets exposed. Yeah, sick and tired. Yeah, this person caught. So everything that they talking about, even if they tell it to the police, they try to get a phone call. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Whoever on the other line is sick and tired of hearing of the excuses and the bullshit. Respectfully. They got caught up. Some of them could have, something. This is a false twin flame or something like that. 1111 synchronicities. You could have been seeing 1111, thought it was your twin flame. This was a false flame. Y'all did not have a soul contract or something like that. You came to activate this person's consciousness, but you came to wake them up because they spiritually ignorant, but they ain't want to wake up. So you had to lead their ass. Oh my gosh. Hug around and hurt me so. I tried so hard to please you, baby. But I guess can't seem to, baby. Old music soul child here. That's merry-go-round. This person will try to blame you like it's your fault. That was a cycle. Let me see. This person would have kept you in a cycle here if you would have kept playing along here. You're the one that had to end it here. Wow. They being weird now. Wow, they think about popping up. Oh no, please don't come out. We tired of that. Look, hiding their true feelings, sending mixed signals. Childish sending. You didn't know if this person really liked you. Are you in it for me or? You know what I'm saying? You had to question if you had to question this person's relation, like their motives. Do you really like me? Are you really into me? Or are you just with me just for the convenience or something like that? Because that was hot and cold. Some of them could have been treated you like a secret love. Y'all didn't get to go out and shit like that. This person kind of kept you a secret or something like that. Hey, baby from Tampa, Florida. I was just down there a couple weeks ago, baby. Maybe 3. Yeah. This person was hiding their true feelings. So you thought they liked you at first, but then they switched. It was just, ooh. They was just so hot and cold. They weren't consistent in their efforts to, kind of let the relationship, or at that stage y'all could have been just talking, you know what I mean, y'all in the talking stages or dating, not a full-blown relationship. You guys were dating, you guys were trying to get out of that, you were trying to at least move forward right into a relationship, but this person, they was playing off hot and cold, and they weren't fully committed here and choosing you. Thank you, baby. Yeah. They were very cold and detached with you one week, next week they own you, next week you like, what the fuck? You didn't like that because you don't like to be feeling like you're confused. You like to have clarity. You know what I'm saying? Are we on the same page? You want me, I want you. This is what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? Like this person wasn't like upfront like that. To have a grown-up conversation about y'all status or where y'all at or however long y'all been doing what y'all been doing. This person know it was time to get out of the damn dating stage, and what you gonna do? Either this is it or not. Like what the fuck you doing? Like wasting your time? They was gonna see how long you was gonna let them shit. Yeah, this person was stubborn here. Stubborn, bossy, selfish, guarded. They were super guarded. They would not let you get in to get a little deeper. I felt like you thought if you could prove yourself by talking to this person more to let them know more about you, the more you started to talk more about you, the more they ignored your ass or something like that. They did not want to get to know you on a deeper level because they were not a deep person. They were very surface level, I'm hearing. So yeah, they weren't trying to be in no damn relationship. They were here for a good time, not a long time or something like that. Okay, and they lack empathy on this. It says lack empathy. This person could not connect with you on an emotional level because they lack empathy. They're like a damn robot. You know what I'm saying? They deal a lot of, this person was very logical here, okay? They were not very experienced in spirituality. So it was like talking to a brick wall. The language you was talking was certainly not the language that he was used to hearing. Okay. And so I feel like that was where some of the communication broke down. But also, this person did not want to play his part or play his role. Thank you, baby. It was like where he was supposed to validate you here. And not that you were looking for validation, but if y'all kicking it and y'all dating and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all standing night at the nigga out doing all this shit, like every time he wanted to do whatever he wanted to do, you would be open to that. But when you come up with ideas to do something, they'd be like, nah, I don't want to do that. Well, what the fuck? Like, it was just a one-sided type of relationship. Like, this person, you gave this person everything they wanted, and you got a little bit crumbs, if you will. This person breadcrumbed you. They breadcrumbed you. They were not flexible with inflexible here. They were not, you were able to adjust around this person, you know, their lifestyle. You were willing to be flexible and adjust, even if it was some things that, you know, you might didn't agree with. You still was going to try to see if you could be, adjust and work with this person. This person wasn't doing that with you. They weren't trying to give you no type of grace poo-poo. It was their way or the highway. You either get with the program or something like that. Yeah. That's why they ass hitting rock bottom now. Look, teamwork, love. That's what you wanted. All you wanted was teamwork. Look, this is what you wanted. They was too stubborn to give it to you. All you wanted was teamwork, love. You wanted to work together. Yeah, that's all. You wanted to know if you had somebody on your team that was supporting you here. Not just necessarily financially here, but from an emotional standpoint. Like they genuinely want you to do well. Like they're interested in you and want you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of love that you were wanting. But this person was too stubborn to understand that. They were too ignorant and closed-minded here to open up to what you could bring that was different. It's a different dynamic here, right? Because it's practical and logical. You talking about spirits and shit, they're looking at you like you crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they're not ready to have been awakened, if you will. They've been called many times, but they have not answered the call yet. So when you came into their life, you was like the last like person to come, like, God, but like, God damn, bro. I done sent damn everybody through here and you done failed every test. I'ma send my best soldier out there. I'm gonna send the best one I got. I know he gonna fall for this. He gonna act right. He gonna act right. I got it. Sent you in there because you was like, I got it. I can deal with this. This is a good assignment. I got it. You got your ancestor. My baby got it. I know. Hey, Buttercup. I know, little poop poop. They got it. You feel me? You went in there. I got it. You feel me? And he sat up there looked at you like you was damn crazy, like spiritual. Oh, okay. Let's see how self-love you is now. Like this person took you through there here. They made you go back and heal more, work more on your shadow work where you thought you were aware of yourself or had a level of self-awareness. It brought you a little bit better. You was like, well, maybe I ain't did all the work. Maybe I still had a little bit more work to do because this person triggered you poo-poo. Okay, they triggered you all the way back before you had to catch your mind. You was about to react back to where like you originally was triggered at, and you had to like, no, I had to get it together. You had to, okay, this is now. It wasn't back then. You were in survival mode back then. It was like the way that your mindset thought back then is like you had to make decisions based off of surviving. And the work that you've done on yourself here, right? Like even when you're triggered here, you're able to use the tools and resources that you've learned through your healing methods here to help you get back in check. It might take you a few minutes. It might take you, but as long as you get back there though, this lets you know the power of the work that you've done on yourself here. Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations, y'all. We doing the damn thing. You heard? That's what it's about. Because you always gonna be triggered if you are, and then when you're triggered, then you will be able to see that you are giving your power away to whoever you allow trigger you. The power, that's all it is. If somebody triggered you and you get out of character or you get bent out of shape, you just gave that person the power. You gave your power away. Right? And we're about recouping that power back into us here. Hey, Tracy Henderson. Yeah, Maria, especially as being an Aries, you definitely have to learn patience here. All fire signs are very impulsive by nature here. Okay, that's the younger version of a fire sign. They're very impulsive, right? They got to do a lot of like what I like to say is damage control, right? Because that mouth so damn fiery that they just gonna say whatever. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, damn, my bad. I ain't even mean to call you an ugly motherfucker. Oh, bling, bling. You know what I'm saying? They got to go back and apologize. After you just said them words, fire signs, you really can't take them shits back, though, because it's already happened. Them shits already hit like daggers or something like that. Vaughn, what's up, baby? Hey, Tracy, that is funny. So y'all, Aries, Leo, and Sag, y'all had to learn how to tame y'all tongue. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are very just say it how it is. No filter at all. None. Air sounds like that too, especially Aquarius. No filter at all. Tear you down. You be like, I'm sorry. Baby. And you apologizing to them after they cuss you out. You understand me? You don't even know what you're apologizing about. Just don't talk about me no more, please. Oh, yes, exactly. You cut that off. You cut the D or the P off here. You wouldn't no contact on this person. Since they want to be stubborn, since they want to lack teamwork, make the dream work, you feel me? Then you cut off the D or the P. All right, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no more intimacy. Ain't no more, ain't none of that popping around here or something like that. Some of y'all blocked this person. You gave them the silent treatment. You have completely stepped back from this person here. They are certainly, they thinking about it now. Some of them got a lot of time in that damn jail cell in that damn 9x9 little confined ass box where it don't stop. No diddy. Okay, anyway, moving on. Bling bling. Let me stop, y'all. Okay, let me see. They got a lot of time to think about it, baby. Ain't no passion coming. Ain't no, you don't miss this person. You ain't trying to hear from this person. Y'all had a lot of disagreements too, and they did a lot of silent treatments to you. If you didn't do what they wanted you to do, y'all didn't had a little disagreement, then they give you the silent treatment. This person, so say if they normally go get food for y'all, this is y'all ritual. Y'all normally do that. He normally get dinner or whatever. If y'all didn't got into it, he ain't gonna go get you nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? He ain't asked you what you wanted to eat, or you know what I'm saying. So at least, yeah, living a double life here with red flags. Look at this. And so they would just definitely give you like I'm like, damn, you're not gonna feed me today, we're not gonna eat today. Oh, I ain't even know. You normally damn cook every night. What the fuck? What you mean? Like, this person would play on your top like that. This person was childish like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You had to look at the red flags or signs of this person living a double life. You at one point in time, this person will talk on the phone in front of you, no problems with friends, and then about 3 months into the relationship or whatever, he going around the corner, in the bathroom, in the garage. Why is you hiding talking on the phone, bro? Like, you started to see this person's behavior, their patterns started to shift and change. You know what I mean? They started to talk to you differently. They started to look at you differently. You like, this person just really felt cold. You ain't even know who the hell you were dealing with. Honestly, it was Dr. Jekyll or what's it is, Dr. Jekyll or Mrs. Hyde or something like that. It was like every day this person was a damn different person, and you're like, what is this? Like, this person was fighting their own demons. Do you understand me? This is why. They were fighting them own demons here, living a double life. Some of them could have been on the DL here. That's right, the down low. That's right, they playing on both teams. That's right, they wanted what you wanted. You feel me? Ding, bling. You know what I'm saying? So imagine, and I feel like too, some of them, the person he was on a deal with or having this relationship with, or emotional relationship I was with, like, this is the type of person that gossip with all their friends, and their friends are girlfriends, and it's a dude. Um, he uses a lot of women to cover like who he really truly is. He really a lame, but he have access to resources that would make him appear to be a little bit more, desirable, if you will, right? Like, you got a little change, you got money, you might could look good, but we know you really a lame. You got to play for the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. That's how they did. They used to paying for it, So with you, they didn't have to pay for it. You was just willing to. You was just giving it out. You was giving it out. You was just giving it out. And he was like, damn, man, you ain't got to pay for the shit. I can't. You had them lost. I ain't got to break her bread off or nothing like that. No, I just want love. Love, what the fuck that is? What price tag I could put on love? This person was so practical and logical. They didn't have a spiritual bone in their mind or the concept. This person was very transactional. Does that make sense? Like the relationships that they used to have, even the women that they would have, they would be transactional. Either you got money, the reason why if you got to have money for females to fuck with you, then you lying. You feel me? Use a trick. You heard? Legit. You feel me? Like, and this person was that. You didn't know that. You was like, damn, you really lying. And it shocked you, right? You was like, you went around this person friend group and you was like, oh, you the lame one. You the one that they be laughing at. Damn, I done got around the wrong friend. Because some of their friends was fine as fuck. I ain't even gonna kill. You feel me? You was like, damn, this the gang? Gang? Y'all was like, damn. You was mad. You was sitting over there in the corner looking. You was sitting in the corner observing here like, damn, that ain't fine in hell. And you look better. You was stuck over there, ain't it? That is hilarious, y'all. This person was having secret affairs. This person was playing for both sides. They have a male person that they were in confidence with. Like, they knew about you. You didn't know about them. And what would be crazy about y'all be feel like somebody watching y'all, and this would be this damn third party, like would want to try to take your essence and try to be like you because you had this masculine's attention. And that this masculine wasn't ready to go full-fledged out the closet. You know what I mean? Like, boom, this person still was very concerned about how people looked at him, his status out there. Like, nobody was really checking for him, but for some apparent reason, most people that do the most, don't nobody really be checking for them. So you be like, bro, you be doing the most, boy. You really be thinking, don't nobody be checking for you, bro. Who are you? Like, you're like, you know what I'm saying? Jessica said they was fine. Them friends was fine, ain't it? He was like, damn, I should have jumped the line over there. Like, what the fuck I came over here? Why I had to meet you first? And these friends, they knew that too. They knew that you were way out of this masculine's league here. And that has been said as well. Okay. They knew you was out of his league. Even their friends was like, they ain't never dated nobody like you before. You different. Yeah, you different. Pulled up to the scene with your silly missing. You heard? Bling, bling. I ain't got my bell, but you know. You was different, baby. You was just around there, you ain't know no better. Bless her little heart. He was like, I ain't got to pay for it, though. Shit, that's gravy right here. This person I'm hearing was on that app Grinder. They have an account. Yeah, I might go check that shit. Y'all never been on that app Grinder? Yeah. This person has an account on Grinder. This person likes to meet up with randoms, have reckless, you know what? Crazy, bro. Need a lot of healing. This person was trying to heal. They was using SEX. You know how you try to use SEX to heal. I mean, it's a way that you can use that way, but not in the way that they were doing. It was very unhealthy. Yeah. Very unhealthy here with the double life here. This person didn't know who they have an identity crisis. This person don't know who the hell they want to be. One minute they'll try to grow their hair out lots, next minute they'll cut it off and then try to do something different. It's like whatever the latest trend, that's what this person is into or something like that. They're not authentic at all. They like cookie cutter, like whatever's trending, whatever's hot, that they'll jump on that wave. And it's just like, bruh. Anyway, yeah, now they hurting because of this double life. I feel like crying, depressed, they feel rejected here. Yeah, I'm sure. I feel like for a group of y'all, they hurting because it's their double life coming out here. I would be hurting too and be crying. This person may feel like their reputation has been tarnished here. Also, guys, this person had a third party feminine here who knew about his DL activities. This is the one that he went back to, or the ex that was still hanging around in the background. And you like, why are you still talking to your ex? She knows his damn secrets, ma'am, sir. So he got to make sure he keep her in the loop just in case if she want to fly over and be talking shit, like telling his business or whatever. But apparently this shit didn't already been came out. This person done hit rock bottom. You got double life popping out. This person is crying and depressed with pain and sorrow. This person is feeling rejected. You left. You left up out of there. They sad. Yeah, because look, they were supposed to heal through love. And I said they like the sex they way through to try to heal or something like that. That's what I was going to say. But they know this is why they hurting here, because they know they could have healed with you through love here. I'm telling you, you came through the love this person from a genuine space, not no transactional type of relationship or something like that. Now they see your value. This person did not value you. They did not see your worth, and you kept trying to be like, "What's up? What can I do?" You was trying to figure out, is there a trick I need to do to goddamn time? You weren't finna be no hoe for this person, though. I tell you that. This person has addictions here that she wasn't willing to explore with this person. So this is why he kept that third party on the whims, because she was the one that was willing to make his fantasies come true and all that crazy ass shit with the kink shit. You went with it, you know what I mean? So it made it real uncomfortable in the bedroom, or the level of intimacy that y'all had for a group of y'all. Yeah. He might be talking about something, you want to be my little slut. You be looking like, what? You feel me? Yo, I can't, y'all. That happened to me. That's why I said that shit. He said, you made me feel uncomfortable. I said, I didn't even say nothing. It's just the way that you look. I didn't know how to respond to that. I know words are power. I know words are spells. So if I'm gonna call myself a damn, you know what I mean? Like shit. Yeah, I went jacking it. You feel me? Yeah, this person was childish. Look at this. Childish and envious, probably playing on your damn phone before you probably blocked this person here with the fake numbers, and childish and envy. So they mad that you got away. This person was insecure with childish here. You said you laughing because I said it happened to me. You want to be my little awkward. Was it not an awkward moment? Like, yeah, that happened to me. But you said I'd be having you dead, Maria. That should be my life. It's like a movie. It's an entertainment. I could have a whole comedy show, whole set of my life for real. Daddy looked at me. You want to beat Daddy's look? And Daddy is weird. I don't say that. I'm not gonna call. I have a father. He's in heaven. Yo, I'm not with y'all. Not so. Okay. So look. Yeah, this person was too immature. This person always played victim. Woe is me. Because what happened back in 1990, 93, face ass. Like, no, this person like to stay stuck back in places where maybe they were betrayed or done wrong. And they keep reliving that past or something like that. And then they like to stay like a damn. He said, no, not daddy. Yeah, but real. That's funny. I don't like that shit. I ain't calling you my dad. That's weird. It's weird. But I don't knock it, you know what I'm saying? Whoever, whatever, it's hump day. Whatever tickles your fancy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just personally, I have a father. It's not you. That's not. After I done said what I done been through here, I don't play like that, baby. We don't play them guys. I got verbal conflicts here and insecure. Okay, so you make this person insecure. At one point in time, they had you on their arm, parading you around. You were the new boo. You was the goddamn, you know what I mean? But you was outshining this fool. This how childish they is. You was looking good, smelling good, got a good personality, you be popping, everybody, you know what I'm saying? They was able to bring you around their friends. You was able to mingle through all the different friends, the different personalities, and hold your own without this nigga coming over there. He got jealous. Look what the envy, that nigga got jealous. You getting all the attention from my friends. Nigga, they already your friends. I'm the one that's new. Of course I'm going to get all the attention. Oh my god. This person, they got jealous of you, baby, for you just being you. That is hilarious. They holding a grudge, mad you gone, jealous of you, and black magic. Yeah. They was gossiping about you to their friends. especially the women, the women friends, yeah, this is where they get all their advice from. This is why they come at you like another feminine here, and you like, hold on, right? You need to grow some kahunas here, but baby, you know what I mean? But anyway, look, with the childish and the envy, I feel like this too. A lot of people like you. You get a lot of attention naturally. And this person did not know how to handle that. So I feel like for y'all could be like in the limelight or in a public figure, or or you're working towards that, you know what I mean? Content creator, whatever it is that you do. You some of y'all could be traveling and being seen, you know what I mean? And you need somebody to be able to walk beside you, not behind you, not in front of you, but beside you, that's gonna be able to hold you down. You feel me? Because this person was not gonna be it. Why he sitting up here trying to compete with you, legit? Like y'all in the damn mirror as much as me. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? This person in the damn mirror more than y'all. What if they jealous? How are you jealous of your woman? Is crazy. How do you be jealous of your man? Is wild. I don't get it. I've lived it. I've lived it. This person you teach in the community, yeah, this person, yeah, you can't. Hell no, this person is a jelly bag. This person would have folded. You gotta know when to hold on, know when to fold on, know when to walk away, know when to rush, and you never count your money when you're sitting at the Kenny Rogers head ass. I felt like this person, they know how to read the room. They be wanting to impress you, but you never really saw them in that light that they were trying to parade around like a mask. Like it works with other people that, you know what I'm saying? It worked with other people that didn't know that well. Like, bro, you're not gonna try to play that same shit on me. Like, we stay together or we live together or I really know you. Like, are you all right? You know what I mean? This person, everything's always your fault or always somebody else's fault with the victim mentality because of what happened when my mom and when she had like put me out of the house at 16. So what that got to do with what you 40 now, Earl? Okay, James, we're 35 now. What going on? Like, what's wrong with you? That's this person. When you start to ask them questions about, growing up and things like that, this person turns back into a damn child, literally, or something like that. Then with envy here, with the green eye, this person. And I'm gonna tell you, this person thought that the grass was greener on the other side, and they got over there and found out that shit was fake. Now they over there trying to escape, and it ain't going out their way or something like that. Yeah, I got fake texting playing on your phone here. Somebody's childish. One must have some childish ass people playing on your phone, a third party or something like that. They tried to move on very quickly behind, dealing with you. So they panicked actually. When you left, this person panicked. They didn't know how to moderate their emotions, so they either ran into substance abuse with their addictions. That went crazy. You thought it was crazy when you was with them, then it went got at hand once you left. They overindulged here in a lot of the habits, if you will. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, all's well. I feel like, this person has hit rock bottom now. And, when you hit the bottom, it ain't the only way you can, those go up. So I feel like everything that you had told this person in the past, now they're being reminded of it. Now they see it now. But it wasn't until this person hit rock bottom to where they could sit their ass down because this person was always in and out busy. This person didn't feel comfortable sitting with their own mind. Because if they did, they'd get to drinking or smoking or something like that to try to escape, if you will. Yeah. They don't like to sit with their own self, but I guarantee you they got a lot of time now to sit with their thoughts, ain't it? Yeah. Now they're remembering some of the stuff, the conversations that you had. Now they're seeing, they're realizing that you were trying to heal them through love, genuine love. Now, this is the only positive damn card in this whole spread about this fool. Okay. recovery, safe. Yeah, they felt safe with you, but they bit the hand that fed them. Why would you betray the person, the only person that actually is, you know what I'm saying, loving you genuinely from the heart here, trying to help you recover here, trying to help you bounce back here? You knew this person was sick spiritually. You knew they were starving. You knew what they needed, but they were too ignorant to reach out their hand to you because you had yours out there. You try to have an olive branch to this fool. And I feel like for some of y'all, this person could have been under a spell with the third party of Jezebel. Was the reason of why he was willing to let you go the way that he did and didn't fight for you like the way that you thought he would have. And it was almost because, yeah, it was, he definitely was put under some type of an energy manipulation here, from this third party for sure. He muted up. He couldn't say nothing. She muted him. He was like trying to say stuff like, but could not literally, no words would come out. You like, well, all right then, I'm leaving forever. You know what I'm saying? You sure? That nigga was just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't got nothing to say? Oh, okay. I had mine drop me off at the house. Didn't say nothing the whole ride home. I probably stayed 45 minutes away. Didn't say not one word. If he wasn't gonna say nothing, shit, you ain't got nothing to say because I'm done talking. Because once I done said what I had to say, I'm done. You know what I mean? So if he ain't had nothing to say that ride home, I ain't say nothing. Period. Why do they do that? They're more embarrassed. See, and then this, they were too cowardly to say, well, maybe they still want to play the field or still keep their options open with you, but instead they want to sit up here and string your ass along. You know what I'm saying? You figured out, you called this person out exactly on what they did. So what could they say? You figured them out. Like, and also too, they know that you're very spiritual, you're very intuitive. Like, you you can read minds damn near, like you can read through this person's body language. So they had to, you know what I'm saying, give you like the gray rocker effect, like, you know what I'm saying, no emotion, no nothing, so you wouldn't read this person here. Because you would have read them and seen that this person was very conflicted here, but they were conflicted within themselves here. Ego, right, Maria? Yeah, this person was conflicted within themselves here. They know they had a decision to make. They know you came into their life so they could actually live this kind of quaint life, if you will, right? For others like him, he thought that you were boring because you like to be a homebody, or you like structure. And this person, he had some structure, but for the most part, he kind of is very impulsive here. Okay, and life with you seemed a little mundane, kind of routine, right? And for them, I felt like they needed more. You know what I mean? They needed a little more oomph in life. They need something spicy. They need a little drama. They need a little chaos to shake them up, to make them feel alive or something like that. And you like, well, I don't need all of that to make me feel alive. I feel already alive within myself or something like that. This is part of this person being childish and being unhealed here with the mother wounds and the father wounds here and the abandonment wounds here. That's why they always need somebody around, whether they know you are good for them or not, as long as you are a body. Mm. This person hurt you a lot. You cried a lot with this person, probably more than you ever have, and you was trying to wonder, why does this person have me so overly emotional over them? And I felt like because this was the relationship that you actually had worked on yourself, and that you thought that you were ready to have this idea relationship here, and it didn't get off the ground like you thought it would. And I felt like you gave this person a chance, and you opened yourself up. This time you went at it, instead of being, uptight and closed off. You actually were vulnerable for this person here, and they didn't take care of your feelings, your emotions, your heart here. Right? You was like, damn, I was actually vulnerable. I done told you some shit about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you actually was vulnerable to this person. And I think that's the part that hurts you the most, because you was like, well, why you let me open up to you like that? And then if you just gonna turn around and do some fuck shit, like, that's what hurt the most. Like, I actually opened up to your ass. Like, if you would have told us what kind of game we were playing, like, damn, you didn't tell me the rules, old lame man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can play the game. Just tell me the rule first. He ain't want to tell you the rules. He's over there playing double life and double dutching in and out. You know what I mean? Hey, hot and cold, in and out. Then they had 2 phones. I got 2 phones, one for the old, one for the new. Some of them had 2 or 3 phones here. I got 2 phones. Yeah, they betrayed you emotionally. I feel like they was talking to somebody else emotionally. And then they was telling them all y'all business or relationship issues or arguments or stuff like that. This person was pillow talking with the third party or whatever. So lame, man. Pillow talking with the third party. So third party in his ear. Well, I could be better. I would never do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You should just come over here with me full time. She ain't got no job like me. I make money. We can make money together. I got a business plan. What motivates them is money. So if you're not talking nothing about money, then you don't have his attention for long. So I feel like this third party wooed him in and lied to him about maybe getting into some money, maybe investing or doing some scam type shit, how to make some fast money, some quick money. He fell for the shit, and this is probably how he got like fraud or something like that. That scamming shit with this third party. That's good for his ass. With you, they would have been living their life like it's gold, and then it would have been like Jill Scott walking down there, living my life like it's golden, golden. Now they life falling apart here. They're unemployed here. Ain't nobody on their team. Everybody who they thought that they ran to, running their mouth, kikiing about you, then turned their back on them. And that's what they ass get or something like that. The fuck? They childish ass. The friends used to laugh how childish they was too. A friend had a conversation with y'all. Some of y'all had a conversation with a female friend of theirs. And they were like giving you kudos. Like they really liked you or whatever. They liked you for him, but they also had a serious conversation with you like, wow, you're really mature for him. Or you know what I'm saying? She had what she said kind of stuck with you, even though you still continued on to be with him or whatever. But what she said, it was kind of wrong. Like, I'm too mature for him. He ain't never been with nobody like me. Okay, so he wouldn't be able to see your value. He's never encountered anyone like you in his life. And he will never again because he fumbled, and you don't get second chances like that. And that's why he hurting and crying too, because he ain't gonna be able to. He keep looking for you through other, and he can't find you because you're irreplaceable. And you told this fool that, and he still fumbles you. He still gambled. That fool still want to gamble. He ain't believe you. Let me just see. Well, let me just see. All right, see your ass on about the door. You feel me? Bling bling. See your ass on about the door. Look, deuces. Look. See your ass on my way out the door. Do you understand, big hoe? Bye. The best thing that happened to you, boy, you slept good them nights, them first few nights, boy. You ain't realize how much rest you had been losing sleeping next to this food. Yep. You took your power back from this person. You blocked this person and left and did not come back. This person thought you was gonna come back. Like they always do. The ones that he always go for, they always come back. So he thought you was like another one. You'll be back. And you didn't. Now they looking sick. Who's weird now? Like this person, yeah, right place, right time. I feel like for a group of y'all got somebody new coming in. Just period. Give me lit, baby love. Appreciate it, baby. Yeah, you done threw the deuces to this ex, and now at the right place at the right time, you gonna align with somebody. Somebody new's coming in, boo boo. You got a new partner coming in. This could lead to marriage for a group of you. Yeah, something's going to be meant to be after you walked away from this person here, this ex. Let's see. Let's go to the. Let me grab these since I ain't got my original. My other tarot. I wonder if they at home. I don't know if they at home with my other deck. Let's see. And my bell. I miss my bell, y'all. Right place, right time. In perfect alignment for a group of you. Let's see. Four of Wands, the moon, that's what you don't see. Yeah, I see. You're gonna end up moving in with somebody. With the Four of Wands here to the Moon, you don't see it. And then to the Page of Swords here. I feel like you got a lot of childish people around you. These could be children too. A water sign kid. Let's see. Let's see, y'all, before I get on up out of here. I'm tired now. Look, I ain't tired now. How long? It's been an hour 34. Ooh, I ain't even hit 20,000. K. Y'all tripping. The strength core. What you need the strength to do? King of Pentacles. Here you go, popping out again. Some of y'all needed the strength here. 77 could be significant. Somebody may be coming in for you guys that's going to be more of a provider, somebody who's financially stable, who's secure, who likes structure, who's a leader. They're coming into the Page of Wands. You got a King of Pentacles here coming in. That's very inspirational here to you. They're inspiring to your healing journey here, to the Ten of Swords here in reverse. Somebody may be coming in that's very like, they got like this fiery energy. They have like this passionate type of energy about themselves. Like they're spontaneous. Like even though they're earthy, they're down to earth. Like this person, they can have a balance of sitting at home and a balance of getting out. You know what I'm saying? With the King of Pentacles here, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Swords here in reverse. Because with the Seven of Cups to the strength, it's like this person is going to come in to give you the strength to create again, to be a little bit more of a, to get more into your imagination here. You got somebody coming in that's about to excite you again. Some of y'all stop doing something. You stop writing, you stop singing, you stop. It's a like a talent or a gift or that you have, and you stop doing it here. This person in the right place at the right time is going to come in, is going to be a stable person in your life to where you're going to, hey Anisha, to where you're going to feel stable enough to start creating again and feeling comfortable enough to let your imagination run wild. You're like, this is I like this. I like this. Somebody's going to come in to help you. They're going to come to take this load off of you. They're going to come in to try to take some of those swords up out your back here by being like a reliable person in your life. Like this person's going to be with the King of Pentacles here. They're going to be like a stable force in your life. Like you can always count on them when you ain't had nobody to count on before. You know what I'm saying? You've always had to do things on your own. Like somebody's finally coming in to be a stable force in your life. And like they're going to, you know, help you and not hinder you here. I like this, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see, y'all. I like this. A Virgo towards a Capricorn. I got Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, I got everybody out here. Page of Wands. I got Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I really feel like that healing aspect with the Ten of Swords here in reverse. Like this person really going to come in and kind of give you a view of like, maybe have you think a little bit more optimistic, right? Like, you be like, well, yeah, this happened to me, and they be like, but what? But this person makes you look at now, your presence. Like you might drift off into thinking about your past and kind of get down about that. And you got this person that's going to be stable, that's going to keep your head in the game. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to help you look into what, you know, what's around you now in the present, because that's all you have. Like you're going to gain some type of strength from them, just from them being solid for you in your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? I like it. Okay. What else, Spirit? Some of y'all who be doing pole dancing or pole fitness. I ain't trying nothing over now. Hold on, y'all. I slipped want to go get my. I need to know if he's here. All right, y'all. Let me see. Some of y'all gonna end up sharing y'all world with somebody. Mary J. Blige playing "Share My World" or something like that. Somebody may want to share their world with you. Y'all are gonna be in alignment at the divine timing here or something like that. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I felt like people who have misjudged you here. This person gonna come into your life to give you the confidence here and the strength, right? To move past people who have misjudged you. It's like this person gonna give you a level of confidence, like this person's so solid, right? And you so because you used to dealing with people who take from your energy, but you're actually going to be able to use their energy here because this person, this masculine, a divine masculine, is going to come into your life. Like they have good energy, and you ain't gonna be used to that. You gonna be like, oh, I see what I be feeling like. This how I be making them feel. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel relaxed around them. Your nervous system is going to feel relaxed around this person because they're so stable here. I like this. I feel like because in the past here, people have misjudged you in many ways here with the judgment in reverse, and you've always had to stand your ground or having the strength to stand up for yourself or something for being misjudged for who you are. I feel like too with the Seven of Cups here, people thought you was a damn airhead or you was naive or gullible here to the Seven of Cups, like you was just fall for anything, and you haven't having the strength to stand up and you know what I'm saying, and fight for yourself here or speak up for yourself here against people who have misjudged you or treated you wrong here based off of what they thought, based off of their perception here. I'm gonna share my own all alone. Come and share my world. Come and share my world. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody wanted you to be in your because you was in your head about being misjudged. It's like you focus so much on being judged by a certain person or a certain group here, and you would stay stuck and stagnant here to the Eight of Swords. Like it's a mental imposed prison that you've had to work on letting yourself go here, or like not to get stuck up on people who misjudge you here. And some of y'all used to like whatever person that judged you or misjudged you, you kind of almost took it on as your truth. You allowed this person here to project on you to where you started to take it on as that was the truth. And you had to get up out of that cloud. That could be an illusion here that you've been feeding yourself, or this person had been feeding you that you actually took on yourself. And you had to work on your getting back out of that imprison here that this person projected onto you. You ain't gonna never be nothing. You da 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 da. It's like this projection that this person used to throw on you or something like that to have you in your head. Well, you might be right. I probably ain't gonna be able to find nobody who will help me with me and these 3 kids. You probably right. Ain't nobody gonna want me if I ain't got no car. You probably right. Ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah. This person wanted you to feel left out in the cold here, Five of Pentacles here, and it's only because you made them feel left out in the cold because you rejected a past person here. I feel, yeah. Ace of Wands, yeah. Somebody wanted you to feel left out in the cold and isolated, like nobody's going to be there to support you. You said, "Wow, me and my 3 kids, you're in my life." Period. Bling bling. This person tried to make you live like in your head, like out of fear or something like that. This person swear you was a hoe. They misjudged you, though. They swear you was on their level, or you was a hoe like them or something like that. It absolutely not. All right, so give me where is the collective now in the process, and we can close on out. I appreciate all the love, guys, all the support, all the gifts, all the roses. Y'all can give me lit. You heard. I've been doing good. I've been going on live consistently, guys. I'm so proud of myself. I know you guys can do whatever you set your mind to, too, because I'm doing it. All right, let's close out. What advice is advice here? Damn. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that person, and because they did that fuck shit to you. because they was doing all kind, they was acting a fool for you not to walk away here to the Eight of Cups in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune here, somebody's getting bad karma at this time for trying to make you stay with them. Okay, somebody is playing energy manipulation or something like that. Who I got? I got Taurus. We in Taurus season. I got Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Eight of Cups here in reverse to the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's getting their ass towed up, getting their ass handed to. This is probably this rock bottom here, okay, for playing games with you. This person was insecure here and they did not want you to walk away, though. They made you break up with them because they were too cowardly to break up with you. Instead of saying that I want to keep my options open, they did things so you would break it off. Like you ain't have no choice but to choose yourself. Like, come on, bro, you doing this shit on purpose. Like, come on, why you just can't say like adults, let's it's not working out or you don't want to be with me. This person would not ever say that, but they would do things purposely. I'm telling you. This is why they getting they behind wood because they know what they was doing here. They definitely was gaslighting you. They definitely was emotionally abusing you here. Yeah. Ain't nothing happening good for this person at this time. They should have left you alone. Crazy self. Somebody do not want you to walk away to the Eight of Cups in reverse, baby. Somebody didn't want to change here. See, if they would have walked away from their ways or their addictions or their behaviors or that toxicity or that karmic, see, if they would have decided to walk away, that Wheel of Fortune would have been upright for them. But because they chose to still stay in the karmic BS, y'all, they still want to stay in the lower vibrational frequency. They still want to hold around. They still want to lollygag around. They still want to use money as transactional to get what they want. Like, because this person did not want to grow up and to heal here, now they have to deal with the consequences of the Wheel in reverse here. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You got to deal with the consequences. They've made the decisions in life. I feel like for a group of y'all, this person had racked up so much karmic debt and God was just waiting for you to get out the way here so they can get their ass handed to them. You were protecting this person. They've been doing this shit for a long time and with many people before you, but they have never been had to take accountability like this. They done played with the wrong one. They should have checked your resume here. They done stepped on the wrong one, or they played the wrong one, or they cheated on the wrong one, or they betrayed the wrong one, or they gossiped around the wrong one, or something like that. Because your spirit team do not play. 88 could be significant. This person wanted you to stay just like content with crumbs. Like, my nose. This person wanted you to just sit there and take it. They know they were emotionally closed off. They know they had nothing to offer you emotionally. They just was harboring. Like, this person didn't even really want you. You're an object to this person, like an elf on the shelf. They just want to sit you and have you wait until they go do whatever and they can just pick back up where they left off with you. That's how this person operates. Yeah, and you had with the Seven of Wands, what? You had to protect yourself. Exactly. Wow, to the Seven of Swords. 77. It could be significant. 7 out of 88. Okay. Yeah, look, the Seven of Swords in reverse. You saw, I can see clearly now. Look, once you put them boundaries up on this person to the Seven of Wands, you started to see all the truth start to come out with the Seven of Swords. Everything that this person thought that they was getting away with, sneaking and lying and being deceptive. Ha ha. Okay. Yeah. It ain't happening like that. Yeah, it ain't going down like that. Yeah, it's not. Like, you catch this person in every lie or every like you have to put them boundaries up. He was like, yeah, this not for me. I'm okay. Then he really started to tell you how he really felt. Because remember, you had hiding feelings down here, hiding true feelings. This person was just, I feel like for a group of y'all, at one point in time, this person is just, I'm just tolerating you at this time. Like, you was just supposed to have been a filler in or a rebound or like, yellow, hey baby, thank you. Like, this person did not, okay, they weren't supposed to fall in love with you. Let's say that. They wasn't. They was just supposed to just be with you for a good time and a long time. And this person eventually like fell for you. They thought they was getting away with something though. And you had to stand on your 10. You had to stand your ground on something. They thought they was just gonna run straight on over your boundaries, baby. And you was like, hold on, bro, it ain't going down like that. Well, you said we could. No, hold on. Like, this person is just like a matter of fact here, kind of arrogant aspect. But they getting that behind told with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse though, baby. This person, I feel like at some point they ain't had no choice but to come clean about certain things to you before you left for a group of y'all. Mm. What about the Seven of Swords here in reverse? Yeah. This person couldn't lie about nothing no more. It was just like you found out what you needed to find out and you put your guards up on this person with the Seven of Wands. And they were like, what? When you put your guard up, it's just like, wait, what happened? Like, damn, she found out the gig is up. The gig's up, man. She didn't figure out who she was, or she, she loved herself for real, or you know, they were gonna try you here. How long as you was gonna, if you were gonna let them. Yeah, three of what you learned. Okay, with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Two of Wands, it was like somebody learned the truth about you moving on, moving forward here. Some of y'all was like, I'm moving. Some of y'all relocated here. Y'all done traveled and moved to different cities or different states or something like that. And with the Seven of Swords, like you revealed to them like I'm moving or something like that, where it was hidden before. I felt like too, this person was planning on something else with somebody else, and you figured it out. Like they had plans with the two of wands, they had plans with somebody else, and you found out about it. Just period. Soon you moving from New York, period. Hey, but okay. Where you moving to, boo? I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, by the way. Like you let this person know, yeah, I'm not gonna lie about where my whereabouts. I'm not gonna lie about, yeah, I'm leaving and I'm moving. I'm relocating. Mhm. They're like, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? They started to panic. I don't want to do that without you, cause you know moving by yourself. They started making all kind of excuses and stuff for you. They thought they did not want you to leave, baby. But you had to get on up out of there to the sewer one. Yeah, you didn't travel, you didn't moved away or something like that. Yep. Relocated to move. You was like, yeah, Empress, hell yeah. Oh, period, Empress. What? Not you leveled up, Buttercup. What? Period, Empress. How you doing? How's it? Look at you, baby. Look at you. You finna move 420. Okay. This you then. Okay, so you didn't level up and now you're ready to move on to a different environment now that suits your level up here. That suits the evolution here. Okay. You didn't outgrow your environment pretty much. Okay. And so now that you've outgrown your environment, you know yourself, you got the confidence here, the Empress, you're loving, you're caring, you're nurturing here, and you're supportive. You're a good parent. You're a good mother here. You know what I'm saying? You're about growth. Everything that you touch turns to gold. You're full of abundance here. Like, yeah, you guys are seeking out of moving and relocating at this time. Like, yeah, you like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, you're being very honest with yourself. You're weighing your pros and cons here. You know what I mean? So, congratulations for a group of you. Okay. Yeah. I like it. Look, ooh, and a Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Cups, Buttercup. You y'all gonna move somewhere and you gonna end up getting married. Y'all, how you look? You started with the two, right? You started from moving and wandering out, right? How you jump from the two to the four, Sway? How? That you gonna find somebody who got two more wands and gonna add to your shit, boo. And then y'all gonna be in the house together. What? I see a happy union. Once you move and relocate into a different city or a different state, I do see you meeting somebody new. And you guys are going to probably end up moving in together. It looks like a peaceful, happy home here with the Four of Wands upright. No arguing and all that stuff. Not that toxicity, dysfunctional type of jazz that you used to have to deal with anymore. Okay. Wow. And then with the Queen of Cups. Look, the Queen of Cups. Look at at you. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Look at you, baby. See how you able. Once you get into this type of relationship, it's going to give you the sense of that you can finally live your soft girl era. Huh? I could be myself and be all soft and all sensitive and be all kind of stuff. You mean I could do that? Yes, you could do that now. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be with somebody that's going to honor the femininity quality that you have here, that you have been hiding with a narcissist. You know, you got to hide them tears for a narcissist that tear your ass up. So you have to be in survival mode. I know I did. I had to, you know, it took me some years to get out of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That I can be normal around a normal person again. You know what I mean? Because dealing with a narcissist, you really realize you don't be normal after dealing with them. You really have to heal and decompress. It takes years. You know what I mean? Like PTSD, like a mug. You feel me? But I feel like for a group of y'all, finally, you're gonna feel like appreciated. You're gonna feel seen. You're gonna feel loved. Your heart's gonna be taken care of. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be looking back at this relationship like, wow. Remember, you started at the 2. Y'all are going to be moving, and so once you move and get yourself rolling and started, and here 4 come here, and here you go here. I like this, guys. It's people in your background that's not going to love where you're headed, but it's a lot of people that can't go along with you. Okay. With the 5 of Swords here, yes, people in your background who don't support you or support the move. Okay, look, look at this. I got the 5 of Wands at the top and then a 5 of Swords at the bottom. So it's a lot of people. You probably got 10 people. You got parts of family members that don't want to see you succeed, don't want to see you move. They'll come up with, so many excuses of why you should not move and relocate or get a new job or start new. Like, you got some people that's in your background that's not always rooting for the best for you. So you want to make sure you keep your plans to yourself. Okay, don't go around talking and telling everybody your business because the shit don't never fall through, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. Even the closest ones to you be the ones that's rooting against you here, honestly. So you never know. So you just want to keep your plans to yourself here, if you will, because you got people gossiping about you already. Hey, they're gonna talk about you whether it's either you damned if you do, damned if you don't. They're gonna talk about you either way. Either they're gonna talk about you or they're gonna try to compete with you. Look, it's no middle ground. Look, did you see? They either want to compete with you to the 5 of Wands. So when you do move and then you level up, then now they're gonna try to follow you. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna be talking about you on the back end. Now you compete with me on the front end. You talking about me on the back end, gossiping about me. I'm still gotta live my life. I don't care what y'all talk about. Still live your life, baby. They gonna talk about you either way. That's my baby. My man told me that because I was like, I try to be understanding, especially as a content creator, and you have different people across the globe or across the world that want to come on and say how they feel, I guess, or feel validated in the social media world. But they come on my platform to talk about, Jesus and Lord and things like that. And I'm like, well, why would you come on someone's platform to talk about things that you want to talk about? That would mean that you would want to create your own platform to talk about what you would like to talk about respectfully. And that's just human decency. And you get a lot of people, unfortunately, that come on you and be trying to, uh, try to challenge you, if you will, right? And so, my thing is, those people they have to feel horrible about themselves. Because if you have to come out to attack people who aren't even bothering you, you're coming to look for people to tell them about them, to judge them about your belief system that you're supposed to be following. I'm coming to judge you about something I'm not even supposed to be doing. That's part of the 10 commandments. That's like number 3 or 4 on what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm doing it against you. What sense does that make? That doesn't make people want to follow you or to follow your belief system when you're leading with hate and misjudgment. I'm just saying. Yeah, they be killing me, man. I'm like, how you gonna come on my truck and tell me? Okay. I watched this one reader, and you said the energy drawing out the irritations. Preach. I just be like, I don't understand why y'all be coming for me. I ain't bothering nobody. And then one reader I was watching, and somebody came on her live and was like, "Gee, you need." you should accept Jesus. She was like, I already accepted Jesus as my. What would make you think that I haven't accepted Jesus in my life? You know what I'm saying? So it's like people will come through, just say some stuff, and then they don't even watch what you're doing. They don't even listen to what you're talking about. A lot of people will miss the message due to the surface level. Remember, I told you people are 3D nowadays. They not deep. They don't want to get to know you. They don't want to get to understand you because they're taught to fear you. They're taught if you don't believe what I believe, then you're a threat immediately. You know what I'm saying? You be like, dang, you don't want to even get to have a cup. Nope, because my father said, you be like, oh, okay. I lived it. And I'm like, there's so many, it's thousands of doctrines out there. Like everybody believes that their way is the right way or their God is the right God. So it's like, I'm not trying to compete with that, bro. This is my gift and my talent, what I do. So it's like, I'm just doing what I know my purpose. And a lot of people are irritated because they kind of don't know what their purpose is. They don't know why they exist here. Um, and that can be frustrating. And especially when you're older, at our age, 40s and 50s, and you don't know what you're supposed to do, you generally will become bitter and resentful. But you become resentful because of the things that you haven't accomplished, and you're seeing someone else accomplish them. You're seeing other people kind of break out of the constructs of the norm, if you will. They have a broader horizon, and that's a threat to you because you weren't able to do it. You don't have the strength. Here we talk about the strength. You don't have the strength to be able to stand out, to be authentic. No, everyone's not going to like me. I understand that, and that's okay. No, everyone's not going to respect me. But if you come in my face, you better come correct, though. I'm just saying. I love your channel. It's my first time. Thank you, Media Shower. Thank you, baby. I come in love and light and all that. But there's a time and place for everything, right? If you want to go biblical, right? There's nothing new under the sun, but there is a time and place for everything. There's a time to cry. There's a time to laugh. There's a time what? You know what I'm saying? There is a time for everything. And so everyone is in different phases of their lives here, right? And in my phase of my life, what works best for me is a relationship that I can foster on my own that's not cookie cutter like everyone else. So they tell you to have this relationship with God, and so you would have to create that, right? You would have to create that relationship because everyone subscribes to something different, but collectively it's still the damn same. You know what I'm saying? It's the creator, the high, most high, the creator, God. I mean, we're so divided that the very thing that I believe all religion or all belief systems should be unrooted in love. If you love somebody, all that other stuff, you shouldn't even need rules and all that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't need all of that if you're just following love, right? Because love supersedes everything. So if you're just going off the premise of love, then you don't need all of these different all that stuff is irrelevant here. But that's if it was based out of love like it's supposed to. We're supposed to be collectively out of love, out of nature here. We're out of line, we're out of alignment here with Earth. That's why Earth's shaking us off. That's why we having, global warming. That's why we're having earthquakes. That's why we're having tsunamis. That's why we're having volcano eruptions. That's why we're because the frequency needs to change here. We got to get some of y'all on up out of here so we can make sure we level the frequency up. You're not treating the earth well. You're not treating Mother Earth well. You guys are destroying Mother Earth, actually. She tired. She ready. She can't wait to hit that damn reset button. Is it time? You know what I'm saying? So the only thing that we can control, guys, is ourselves. So before I am in with this here, because it's been 2 hours and I need to get in the shower. Do you understand me? But when we lead with love here and by example, most importantly, right? Because I have to lead by example. I can't just talk about it and be about it. That's where a lot of people resent speakers and influencers and things like that, because you're like, bro, you living a whole totally different life than what you said. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? We follow people for all their life and they find out that they want shit, or we find out that these people that we've been following are horrible people with seeing that they do some horrible things behind closed doors. Like, but they do a good job. Look, if they're the influencer or the artist, you be like, dang, I like that song. I can't even listen to that song no more. Dang, they really did that. You know what I mean? The light and dark is in all of us, right? You would not know light without darkness, right? If God said, well, let it be light, then that means he came what? It came out of what? Darkness, right? All right, guys. I'm done with my rambling on. And I'm going to go ahead and, hey, baby. I'm finna go. I'm gonna get some meat, but come on. Okay. See, I'm ending right on time, y'all. I'm finna eat. You know he got to show out. You know he got to be extra. Oh. I'm about to say, don't be giving. If I did the OnlyFans, y'all would watch OnlyFans as hump day. If I did OnlyFans, y'all do it. All right, guys. Anyway, that is going to do it for this live. I will check you guys tomorrow. Hey, guys, make sure that you tap in to the podcast episode. That's right. I put the link in the description box below here on YouTube as well. Shay Speaks to Life podcast, guys. Check me out. It's hump day. I'm finna, don't worry. Check me out. Check out the latest episode. Stop delaying yourself and get out of your own way. A lot of times we be blaming everybody else. We blame our mama, our daddy, our kids, our spouse, the devil, and all this. And we need to take accountability of our actions because we are the creators of our life. We are the authors of our life, y'all. So until then, have a great evening. I'll check you guys later. Peace. You're welcome, love. Oh my gosh. I finished right.